Good morning, children. Welcome back once again in online classes after CPT. I hope you have done CPT very well. So, in this class, I am going to teach chapter number 4, Programming in Java. So, basic structure of standalone programming. Before starting this topic, in previous class I have explained you types of program in Java. So how many types of program in Java, children? There are two types of program, basically two types of program in Java, like standalone program and applets. Standalone program is also known as application and another is applet. In standalone there is no need to web browser, means you just have personal computer and there is no need to internet connection. Okay, you can run your program in any offline computer. Okay, but in applets you must have to internet connection, HTML, web browsers, web viewer applets, and so many other software protocols and different number of software, because applets run on online. Okay, so in this class I am going to explain you a simple, first of all, a simple Java program. Let's see. Program 1, printing a simple statement. Children, let's see. Class keyword. If you write a simple Java program, then you must write the class keyword. This is the class keyword. This keyword make your program is bytecode or class file. Okay, this keyword is always write in a small letter like CLASS, class. All these characters in a small letter. If you write in a capital letter, then that is not identified by the compiler. Okay. Then there is a next is class name. Class name means class name of this program. So it is always write in a first letter in a capital, and app, first app. App is a capital. Okay. Then curly braces open. Curly braces open is define the class definition. Okay, or class body. Open. Okay, I write with the comment. 2 forward slash with the comment. Okay, then in the curly braces, public static void main. Public. What is public? Public is a access specifier. That means this statement is accessed by, this main method is accessed by each and every class of every package. Static means if you define any method as a static, then it is predefined. It cannot be changed by the others or overridden. Okay, it is declared as a final, means it is fixed. There is two types of modifier, static and dynamic. Dynamic is used to change in a runtime, but static is used to unchange the method. Okay, it is predefined. Declare the predefined method. If you declare main method as a static, then it cannot change during the runtime. Okay, so this is the static keyword. Okay, unchanging final. Like final, if we use final keyword to finalize the method. Okay, then if in that case method is fixed, final, and there is no changes possible. Okay, then next is void. Void is a return type. What is void? Return type. Because every method have a written type. Method should have a prototype, or every method have a written type. Like we can also use here int main. Okay, children, in a place of void. So then written type will be int of main method. Clear? So void is a written type of main. So all the words is written by in a small letter or lowercase. Public is a lowercase, static lowercase, void lowercase, main lowercase. Okay. So there is a parenthesis open. This is sign of parenthesis. Parenthesis open. It is used to declare the method. Okay. This is the sign of, if we use in front of main, in beside the main, then that is declare the main is a method. Clear? Parenthesis open and parenthesis close. Next is string args. String is a type of args. What is args? Args is a array. Here square bracket open and square bracket close. Args means argument. Args is a array. ठीक है? Array name. So array name, what is the type of array name? Is string. Always we have to write string as in a uppercase or capital letter. S should be capital letter. So here command line argument is created. Okay. Then we use the body of main method. This is the body of main method opens. Clear? Single line comment. Clear, children? Curly braces open. This shows the body of main method open. You can write this curly braces here also, but according to convention, if you write like this, then it should be easy to debug your program. Okay. Then in main, what function we have to perform in main method, because every function is used to perform any specific task, any action. So here we have to print and print a message. So we use the println method. Again, println method. What is println? Println is a method. Print is also method and println is also method. Print method is used to print any message as it is, where the cursor with the cursor on the output window. But println method is used to print message from the new line. Clear, children? Change the line, then print in a new line. Clear? So println use the print my first standalone application from here. Okay. If you use the only print, then if this message print from here. Okay. Where the cursor is already. Clear, children? Next is system. What is system? System is a class. What is the object? Out is a object. And what is print? Print is a method name. Clear? System is a class, out is a object, and print is a method. Clear? And print method or println method, whatever you use, parenthesis open and parenthesis close. If you print any string, any message, then you must have to give quotes open and quotes close. Clear? Whatever message you want to pass within the quotes, double quotes open, message, and double quote close, then parenthesis close, and then semicolon. Okay. Semicolon is used to terminate the line. Like in English, you use full stop. Okay. Here we use the semicolon to terminate. Means this line is end with the semicolon. Here it. Okay. Next is main method close. Here close main method. Here curly braces close. This is the main method curly braces close. Clear? Then next is class close. Clear? Class body close. You can add semicolon here. You can add. This is the optional. This is the optional. Okay. You can add semicolon here, and also you can delete the semicolon from here. This is the optional. Clear? Ready. Main method. Every main method needs to one class with a main method. Okay. Main method denote the entry point. Means your program start from the main. Whatever instruction, whatever codes you want to run with the CPU, then all the codes you have to give within a method. You can choose another method, or you can choose main method also. Okay. The class name pass your codes to Java interpreter to run an application. Next is public static void keywords, means Java virtual machine interpreter. Clear? Can call programs main method to start the program public. Already I told you, if you declare a children, there are some knowledge key features you must know. When we run a Java application, then main method for class is necessary. Next is main method must be public static void, because these three keyword main method is not work properly. Next is main method must accept a single argument type like a string. Okay, so that Java always take string argument. The argument in string array passed to the program argument. It is also known as command line argument. An argument can have any number of main method. Okay, but a class can have one main method. Coding style. In coding style, there is two rules you should remember. Like first, when you define any identifier, then you have to use first letter capital, like all capital, in the T capital, C capital. Okay, and if you use keyword, then it should be in a small, like class is in a small, and int is in small, data type is a small, and return type is also in a small. Okay, then here is an example, adding variable. So we use public class fruit. Okay, this class is declared as a public access specifier because it class can access in any package of any class. Class keyword, then fruit is a class name. Then class body open means class definition start from here. Then here is a main method. Main method return type is void, means 0. Main method return no values. Then static, predefined, and public. Program 2, adding variables. Class is declared as public access modifier, means it can access in any package of any class. Then its name is fruit. Okay, class body open. Then main return type is void, means main has no return type. 0, void means 0. Then it is declared, main method declared as a static and public. Okay, then in main string args, here CLA, command line argument created. Name of the array is args, square bracket open and square bracket close. Then main body is open. Here this is program to adding 3 variables. Adding 3 variables, for this we have to make 3 variables like num orange, number of orange, num apples, num fruit. 3 variables. 2 variables is used to assign the value. It is data type of these variables is integer, int. Okay, means it takes only the integer value, not fractional value. Clear? Then int data type variable name equals to is a assignment operator, and 5 is a constant value. 5 assigned in a num orange, 10 assigned in a num apple, and 0 assigned in a num fruit. And equals to is a assignment operator. Equals to assign right side values in a left side variables. Okay, so here num orange plus num apple plus is a arithmetic operator which is used to add two variables. Okay, then it is used and assign in a num fruit, means value of 5 and 10 add in a num fruit 15. It is a 15. So total value of num fruit is a 15. So count of orange, count of apple, and is the count of fruit. Okay, calculate the total fruit. Here calculate the total fruit. This is the comment, single line comment, double forward slash, display the result, single line comment. Here num out equals to println. System.out.println, a totally fruity program. This is the message. Okay, passed in a double quotes. Double quotes open and double quotes close. And println is a method. Use the parenthesis open and parenthesis close. And this line is terminate with the semicolon. Okay, children. So system is a class, out is a object, and println is a method. Println is used to print this message from new line. Then next is system.out.println. Again another message, total fruit is in double quotes. Whatever string we pass within the double quotes, that is print as a message. Okay, plus as a separator to separate total fruit. This is the message of total fruit. This message print num fruit. Num fruit is a variable which can hold the value of 15. This is the 15. Okay, then method, main method close, class close. Okay children, this is your first program. In next class I will explain you conversion between different data types and also typecasting, import packages, and many more other topics. So thank you so much students for watching this video. Thanks a lot.